Hi guys. So today I'm doing a tarot reading for the sign of Leo. I've already shuffled the cards, so you guys don't have to wait for that. And I've dealt them face down, so we're going to look at them together. And I'm going to kind of explain the rest as I go, so let's go ahead and get started. Now, these first two cards are going to talk about the recent past, so, as well as the current lingering circumstances. So let's take a look. I have the Ace of Wands with the Oracle card of the planet Venus here. Interesting. This is like seizing on something that... Seizing on the prize. Seizing onto, well, could be money. Whatever we find valuable, we're clutching it. We're seizing it. We're grabbing it. We're attacking it. That is essentially the Ace of Wands, is going after it with a passion, with fervor. And whatever we find valuable. In this case, Venus can even be like a person we find attractive. So I need to pull a card on this because Venus is kind of general. Venus, the planet Venus has to do with everything that's valuable or attractive, which can be quite a lot of things. Let's see more specifically what we're talking about here. Oh, wait, there's a card. Is the card upside down? Hold on. I gotta fix that. Okay. Can I have another card to explain this Ace of Wands with Venus, please? Can I have any more information on this Ace of Wands and Venus? Ace of Wands here, Venus for my Leo signs. Okay. What did I say about the prize? The crown. The crown is also the prize. It's also a symbol of your achievement. So yeah, it's like a valuable that you flaunt here. On the bottom, Cancer. So I think this is people. This has to do more with emotional attachments and people than it does with material goods here with Cancer. Could also just have to do with things that we find valuable from people. Let me give you an example. So if we really find qualities, just spending quality time with people, valuable, then that is what we are attacking right now. And in this case, I think that it is quality time with people. Cancer, Libra with the heart. Just spending quality time with the people that we value. Let's look at the next couple cards. I was looking at the bottom. Next couple cards. Pisces, the bridge, and the doorway here. This is literally like keeping your door open for an opportunity, like when someone knocks on it, to hang out. But in this case, I think you're a little bit more active than just keeping your door open here. You are active. I think you're actively pursuing, because again, we have the Ace of Wands. But this is also leaving a door open for if somebody calls you. It's both. Because it's just what we want to be doing right now. Anyway, let's keep going. I don't want to linger too much on the past. All right, so the next position talks about the present, but it's specifically talking about your thoughts in the present. So let's take a look. I have the Five of Cups with the Oracle card of the Eye. This feels to me a little bit like playing mind games to get somebody's attention, to be honest with you. It's like, come look at me. This is either clamoring for attention because you're kind of like, hey, I'm lonely, come over here. Or it could also like be sort of like playing the game to get somebody's attention, One of those two. Let's see which one. Again, this is our strategy. It's not necessarily what we're doing. This is our strategy behind what we're doing. We haven't even gotten to what we're doing because that's in the next couple positions. So this is just what we're thinking. Now, this also what we're thinking can have to do with the recent past, which again has been attacking the things that we want to be grasping for ourselves, that we want to be gaining. Tell me about this position of the head here, okay? I've got the cat with the mind. So we have the mind in the position of the mind. So, yeah, it's like we're in our heads about the fact that we want people. This is so Leo, by the way, because what you're thinking about is the fact that you need more attention. You want to get people's attention, and you're willing to do whatever it takes to get it, including playing the victim, including. But I don't actually. That's not what you're doing. In this case, it's including sort of like making it seem like you're like. It's not even playing the victim is too harsh. It's sort of like when you when somebody asks you, it's like, oh, do you need this? And you're like, no, I don't need that. But you really do, and you have like that way about you where your body language is like the opposite of what you're speaking. That's this. Anyway, let's keep going. So the next position. This is the position of the heart. This is also the present, but it talks about your feelings at the moment. Just your feelings. So let's take a look. I've got the Seven of Wands with the Oracle card of the Moon here. So our feelings right now are that we want to keep things steady. In fact, I just kind of heard nice and steady or nice and steady. Nice and steady. Let's do an Oracle card. Anything else about the position here of the heart? This is what we want. We want things to go nice and steady. We want things to be maintained. And I think it has to do with the quality time we're spending with person or people. We want to keep doing it. And our strategy is like, geez, we're going to play this person and tell them whatever they need to hear so they're hanging out with us. That's sort of like what I'm getting. All right, so the two cards that came out are the number 7 with the mask. We're attached. We are attached. Look, 2 sevens. 7's a heavy number. It's a number for memories and past lives. There is some sort of karmic attachment here. We want this to keep going, and it's very surface level. It's like whatever it is, like I was saying, quality time with this person. Just be near them. Whatever we're doing on the surface, we want to keep going with this. Okay, there's only 2 more positions here, guys, and then I am going to pull advice, so stick with me here. So, the next position, I'm going to keep going, is the hand. This talks about your current actions that you're taking, how you're handling the outside world, how you're treating people, that sort of a thing, outwardly. So I have the 2 of Cups. Okay, so that's the person. This is the person who we're dealing with. 2 of Cups with the rabbit. Okay, well, this makes a lot more sense now. This is getting kind of frisky all of a sudden. Because now I'm looking at this past Ace of Wands in Venus, like, well, a little bit more of like a wand and a vagina, a penis and a vagina, I'm just going to say. It just looks, to me now I'm looking at that as a penis and a vagina. So, sex. And now, again, this is looking like sex. So, and yeah, and it makes sense that now we want to keep this going. We want to make this a routine thing. We want to keep this going. And our strategy, going back to this, because I want to tie this all together, is making it kind of like playing this person like, give me more, I need more. Like, look at me, playing the game a little bit. Okay, I do want to draw a card, not because I'm curious, but just because this is getting juicy, so I want to see what other cards come out. Tell me about this 2 of Wands with the rabbit. The rabbit is multiplicity. It is procreation here. Tell me the 2 of Cups here, please. Tell me the 2 of Cups. Tell me the 2 of Cups, please. In the position of the hands. Tell me the 2 of Cups, please. For my Leos. Tell me the 2 of Cups. Oh, there we go. The mask. The mask is the body. So yeah, this is physical sex. This is physical sex. I can't beat around the bush. I can't say this is this is some sort of intimate physical action. Doesn't have to be penetration, but probably is. Alright, I'm getting too detailed. Anyway, on the bottom, Mars, again, penis. A lot of phallic energy here. Underneath Mars, the bed. You can see where this is going. Underneath that, Aries, passion, drive. Underneath that, Gemini, one person to another. You get where this is going. I don't need to draw a picture. Anyway, let's move on. The last position. This is what's going to happen. This finally gets us to the future. What's going to happen? Let's see. Oh, well, okay. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but if we're looking to make this a regular thing, it may not be a regular thing for the moment. Now, I'm looking at the short-term future. We're talking like 2 weeks to a month, okay? So, may not happen that this good sex keeps repeating itself in the short-term future. And it doesn't mean it won't ever happen again with this person, but it just means it's not going to be routine for the short-term future. So, you know, the Five of Wands talks about kind of like setting yourself... it's sort of like things that are going to set yourself up for defeat. So don't set yourself up for defeat by reaching out to this person. Like, trying to rope them into something again right away isn't going to work. It's basically going to be setting yourself up for defeat. And I think your strategy right now is also going to set yourself up for defeat because you're trying to play this game to get them to pay more attention to you. Not sure that's working either. Let's draw another card for this. Tell me about the Five of Swords with the hand. Tell me about the Five of Swords with the hand, please. I had a card flip sideways, so I think it was meant to come out the Cup. So this just clarifies the fact that the Cup is the emotion, the emotional fulfillment, the emotional connection, the relationship. But it's clarifying these cards. So don't put yourself in a position to lose, to be defeated. This card also is defeat, the Five of Swords, by reaching out to this person at the moment, because you're not going to get this cup. You're not going to get your cup filled from them in the short-term future. I'm not saying forever. Let's look at the next couple cards, because that will tell us more. Oh, see, what did I say about forever? The, God, what is this thing called? The time thingy, doodad, hourglass. Jeez, I can never remember the name of it. It's an hourglass. So this does talk about time. There's an element of time here that is at play, so keep that in mind. And then the other two cards are the ear and the foot. You're too hasty. You're too hasty, and the ear also talks about receptivity. So don't push it. Be receptive and listen. If this person's like, oh, I need time, give them time. Okay, that's all this is saying. It's like, don't push it. Don't be too hasty. If this person... Now I'm just repeating myself. Do all that. Okay, let's pull advice. So we're going to do, the way I do advice is I'm going to do one tarot card, one oracle card, and then this is going to be advice that is strictly positive and strictly things you guys should be doing. So the actions you should be taking, stuff you should be focused on. Okay, that was fast. And stuff like that. Positive strategies for you guys. First card is the Eight of Cups. You got to drop it for now. You're not going to get far with this person, so don't even try it right now. Eight of Cups. Move away. Six of Cups. There's a bond, there's fun, it's just great. It's good. Six of Cups is awesome. It's joy, it's fun, it's happiness. So yeah, I get it. You want more of it. But I don't think it's the right time. Again, remember the hourglass. I don't think it's the right time, so you got to follow this advice first. There are two more cards. 4 cards came out. And then the next 2 cards are the Nine of Swords with Judgment. So you're gonna get in your head. You're gonna basically have an internal meltdown and an internal freak out about the fact that, well, you're not getting continuation of this fun, this joy, this love, this connection, whatever. You're gonna get in your head about it, and you're gonna start to have a mental meltdown. Don't do that. And then Judgment, I have to clarify. I don't know why Judgment's here, to be perfectly honest with you, but I'm going to have to clarify Judgment. It could be that Judgment is saying that the time will come. The time will come where the Six of Cups will return. But at first, you have to follow the first card that came out, the advice of the Eight of Cups. So you got to lay off. Now, I do want to clarify this Judgment. I'm going to do that last. I'm going to pull an oracle card for general advice. Any general advice for my Leos to go along with all this? Any other? Okay. Gemini. Keep communications with this person. Just talk to them. Friendliness. Like, you don't have to take it to... It doesn't have to be a repeat of the same experience. It can just be what it is for the moment. Just be friends and take it slower, I think, is probably good advice. Aries, there's a lot of passion. I know there's a lot of passion here, and that's part of the problem, I think, because it's hard to tamp down the pressure. You want to go fast. That's Aries. What did I say about wanting to go fast? On the bottom, the foot. Again, wanting to go fast. You just want to move too fast. The foot is on the bottom. The hourglass again on the bottom. And the cup. So it's like there is a relationship here. This is good. And this shows promise for sure. The only problem is that you're trying to move too fast and then you're going to get in your head about it. That's literally the only problem right now. So that's the advice, is chill. You're going to get what you want, and you're going to get a repeat of this, but you have to chill. Judgment will come in your favor. Okay, guys, that's going to be it for your reading, Leos. I hope you liked it, and I hope it resonated. If it did, press the like button for me, as that really helps me out. And regardless, I just want to say thank you so much for taking an interest in my videos. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in a week or two. Take care.